Stop, put that coin down. I need your full attention for the next 60 seconds. You are potentially holding hidden treasure. I'm not exaggerating. This is Rare Coins Gallery, and we specialize in exposing big money coins, mint errors, and the life-changing finds people make every day. The market demand for what I'm about to show you is absolutely skyrocketing. In this video, we're breaking down the top 3 ultra-rare US golden dollar coins. These are the most experienced, most valuable hidden treasures in circulation right now. Do not spend another coin until you've watched this. Every second of this video is crucial. We're going deep on how to identify each one, where to look, and what to do if you find one. The big money is waiting. Let's go. Coin number 1. The 2000p Sacagawea dollar, Cheerios dollar. The 2000p Sacagawea dollar holds a mythical status in modern numismatics, not for its base mintage, but for a tiny, elusive subset that commands astronomical prices and represents one of the great error stories of the 21st century. While billions of standard 2000p dollars were struck, a minute number of coins, estimated at only 5,500 to 6,000, were struck with dramatically sharper tail feather details on the eagle reverse, a variety now famously known as the Cheerios dollar. This coin is the crown jewel of the series, a prize that transcends the ordinary and occupies a special niche for error and variety specialists. Its appeal lies in a perfect storm of circumstances: its status as a first-year issue, its connection to a massive public promotion, and its extreme diagnostic differences, making it highly sought after by advanced collectors who pursue the absolute pinnacle of modern rarities. Historically, this coin's origin is tied to one of the largest cereal promotions in U.S. history. In early 2000, General Mills placed authentic, newly minted 2000p Sacagawea dollars in roughly 10 million boxes of Cheerios as an educational tool and a promotional gimmick. Crucially, the United States Mint provided 2 types of coins for this purpose: standard circulation strikes and a small batch of presentation or finish strikes. These presentation strikes, used for prototyping and promotional materials, featured the sharply detailed reverse tail feathers. A handful of these special coins inadvertently made their way into the Cheerios boxes, entering circulation in the most casual way imaginable. For years, they lay dormant, their significance unrecognized until sharp-eyed collectors began noticing the stark design differences, leading to a numismatic detective story that solidified the coin's legendary status. The unique features of the Cheerios dollar are all concentrated on the reverse. On a standard 2000p dollar, the eagle's tail feathers are flat and lack definitive separation. They appear as a solid, somewhat blob-like mass. On the Cheerios variety, the tail feathers are meticulously detailed, with clear, deep, and separated lines between each feather, giving the eagle a much more lifelike and vigorous appearance. This is due to the use of a different reverse dye that had not been softened by the industrial minting process intended for mass production. The obverse remains identical to the common coin, featuring the portrait of Sacagawea with her child, Jean-Baptiste Charbonneau. The diagnostic is so visually striking that it requires no magnification to appreciate, making its identification both accessible and deeply satisfying for the finder. Rarity and condition are paramount for this variety. With an estimated surviving population of only a few thousand, it is exceptionally scarce, especially in the pristine grades that collectors demand. The vast majority were discovered after having been spent, stored in piggy banks, or handled, meaning examples grading MS65 or higher are extraordinarily rare. PCGS and NGC have graded only a small number above MS67, with those specimens representing the absolute peak of the population. The coin's value is almost entirely dependent on its certification and grade. An uncertified or improperly identified coin holds little premium, while a slabbed example with the official Cheerios designation commands the impressive market prices. This creates a dramatic bifurcation in value that hinges entirely on authentication. Market value for a certified 2000p Cheerios dollar reflects its extreme desirability among specialists. A specimen in MS63 can trade in the $3,000 to $4,000 range, serving as an entry point for this major variety. As the grade climbs, prices escalate rapidly. An MS65 can reach $5,000 to $6,000, while the pinnacle examples in MS67 have realized prices at auction between $8,000 and $10,000. These are not speculative figures, but realized prices from major auction houses, underscoring the intense competition for the finest known examples. The market is stable and mature, driven by a finite supply and a persistent demand from collectors seeking to complete a best-of set of modern U.S. coinage errors. For collectors, the primary tip is unequivocal. Purchase only examples that have been certified and attributed as the Cheerios dollar by either PCGS or NGC. The market for raw, unattributed coins is fraught with risk, as many sellers may misrepresent standard coins with slightly better strikes. Study the diagnostic tail feather details meticulously using high-resolution images from the grading service websites. Given the high financial stakes, acquiring this coin should be done through reputable numismatic auction houses or elite dealers with proven expertise in modern varieties. Proper storage is simply a matter of keeping the certified holder in a stable, climate-controlled environment, as the encapsulation preserves both the coin and its critical attribution. In conclusion, the 2000p Cheerios dollar is far more than just a Sacagawea dollar. It is a landmark of modern minting era, a tangible piece of pop culture history, and a testament to the thrill of the hunt in numismatics. It represents that rare moment where a mass-produced object is transformed into a legendary collectible through a quirk of production and distribution. For the serious collector, it offers a unique combination of historical narrative, clear visual diagnostics, and profound rarity. Its value is firmly established and likely to endure, making it a centerpiece for any advanced collection of 21st century American coinage, and a story that continues to captivate the hobby. The 2001p Sacagawea dollar, Wounded Eagle variety. The 2001p Sacagawea dollar, often overlooked in its common form, harbors one of the most dramatic and valuable error varieties in the entire series, the Wounded Eagle or Extra Feather variety. This coin captivates collectors not due to low mintage, but because of a striking and poignant die break error that alters the very symbolism of the coin's reverse. Unlike the planned detail of the Cheerios dollar, this variety is a classic example of a deteriorating die creating a unique and collectible artifact. Its appeal is visceral. The error is immediately noticeable and narratively powerful, transforming a standard issue into a conversation piece with significant premium, especially in the highest grades of preservation. For error variety hunters and Sacagawea completists, this is a must-have key coin that combines compelling aesthetics with genuine scarcity. The historical context of the 2001p issue is itself notable. It was minted during a period of profound national transition and uncertainty, following the historic 2000 launch, and just before the tragic events of September 11, 2001. The coin entered a circulation pool that was increasingly skeptical of the dollar coin, leading to widespread hoarding of the initial 2000 coins, but less enthusiasm for the 2001 follow-up. The Wounded Eagle variety arose purely from the mechanical failures of the minting process. As the reverse die began to fracture from the immense pressure of striking, a raised, jagged lump of metal transferred onto the coins, appearing to strike the eagle's breast just below the neck. This wound gives the variety its name and its unique character, a small accident of production that resulted in a permanently altered image on a federal coin. The unique feature of this coin is a prominent blob-like raised die break on the reverse, located on the eagle's upper breast, near the junction of the neck and the body. It resembles an extra, misshapen feather or, more dramatically, a scar or injury. This is not a subtle imperfection. It is a major raised aberration that is easily felt with a fingertip and clearly visible to the naked eye. The rest of the coin's design is standard. The obverse features the familiar Sacagawea portrait, and the reverse retains the flying eagle design by Thomas D. Rogers. The stark contrast between the elegant, soaring eagle and this glaring wound is what gives the coin its extraordinary visual and thematic weight, making it a standout piece in any era collection. Rarity and condition are tightly interwoven for the wounded eagle. While not as rare as the Cheerios dollar in terms of overall population, it is still a scarce variety, with estimates suggesting perhaps 75,000 or fewer entered circulation. However, its true rarity is expressed in gem uncirculated condition. The vast majority were found in circulation, often with bag marks and wear from handling. A specimen that avoided these fates and retained its original luster and sharp strike is genuinely uncommon. In grades of MS65 and above, the population reports from grading services show a steep decline, making those top-tier examples the ones that command the 4- and 5-figure price tags. The error's prominence also means that its aesthetic impact is maximized on a flawless, brilliant field. Market value for the wounded eagle variety showcases the premium for both error and quality. A circulated example might trade for a few $100s, serving as an affordable entry into major errors. However, the market for gem examples is robust. A certified MS64 example can sell for between $1,500 and $2,500. Moving into MS65, prices typically range from $3,000 to $4,500. The absolute finest examples, graded MS66 or higher, have been known to break the $6,000 barrier at auction, as collectors compete for the most visually stunning representations of this dramatic era. The value is driven by the variety's fame, its clear diagnostics, and the constant demand from collectors building top-tier error sets. Collecting this coin requires a focused strategy. First, ensure the error is authentic and not a postment damage, which is why certification by PCGS or NGC, who label it as the Wounded Eagle or Extra Feather variety, is absolutely essential. When evaluating a certified coin, look beyond the grade to the eye appeal. The placement and shape of the die break can vary, and some are more pronounced and centrally located than others, which can affect desirability. Acquire this coin from reputable error specialists or through major numismatic auctions, where provenance and authenticity are guaranteed. As with all high-value modern coins, store it in its sealed holder, away from extreme environmental conditions. Ultimately, the 2001 P. Wounded Eagle Sacagawea dollar is a masterpiece of accidental numismatic art. It embodies the unpredictable nature of coin collecting, where mechanical failure can create enduring value and fascination. It tells a story of production stress frozen in metal, offering a stark and memorable contrast to the coin's intended design. For collectors, it represents a premier modern era that is both accessible in concept and challenging to acquire in superb condition. Its established market and iconic status ensure it will remain a cornerstone of Sacagawea dollar collections and a highlight for error enthusiasts for generations to come, a permanent and valuable record of a fleeting moment in the mint's production run. The 2009 P. Native American dollar, no mint mark. The 2009 P. Native American dollar without a mint mark is a pivotal and highly valuable sleeper issue in modern U.S. coinage, representing the inaugural year of a transformative series. While later issues in the series gained wider distribution, the 2009 P dollar was struck exclusively for collectors in special mint sets, with no coins released for general circulation through Federal Reserve banks. This crucial distinction makes it, in practical terms, the lowest mintage business strike dollar of its kind, a fact not immediately apparent from its official mintage figure, but profoundly impactful on its availability and value. For sophisticated collectors, this coin is the essential key to the entire Native American series, a condition rarity whose importance and scarcity were underestimated at its release, leading to its current status as a prized and expensive modern numismatic. Historically, this coin launched the Native American $1 coin program, authorized by Congress to honor the contributions of Native American peoples and tribes. The 2009 design specifically commemorates the Three Sisters agriculture method, corn, beans, and squash, practiced by the Haudenosaunee, Iroquois, and other tribes, a theme of sustainability and community. The P mint mark denotes its origin at the Philadelphia Mint, but the absence of a mint mark on the coin's face is a deliberate design choice carried over from the Sacagawea series. The historical significance is dual. It celebrates a profound indigenous innovation while also marking a major shift in U.S. minting policy, moving the dollar coin from a failed circulating experiment to an exclusively collectible, thematically driven annual issue. This transition is what created its accidental rarity. The unique features of this coin begin with its obverse, which retains the Sacagawea portrait by Glenna Goodacre, but is now paired with a new, annually changing reverse. The 2009 reverse, designed by Thomas Cleveland and sculpted by Joseph Mena, is a masterpiece of symbolism. It depicts a Native American woman planting seeds in a field, with the Three Sisters crops shown in the background and the inscription, United States of America, arranged in a crescent above her. The level of detail is exceptional, particularly in the textures of her clothing and the plants. The coin's edge lettering reads EPLURIBUSUNUM*, another distinguishing feature from its predecessor. In the highest mint state grades, the frosty luster of the planchet contrasts beautifully with the sharp, detailed devices, creating a stunning visual effect that is far superior to any circulated later year issue. Rarity and condition for the 2009 P dollar are inextricably linked. Its reported mintage of approximately 1.8 million for the Philadelphia Mint seems substantial, but virtually all were sold in mint-issued rolls, bags, and uncirculated sets directly to collectors. This means nearly every coin was preserved, but it also means the surviving population is almost entirely in uncirculated condition. The rarity, therefore, is not in finding an uncirculated coin, but in finding one of the very few that achieved a true gem or super grade, MS67 and above. Due to the mint's packaging and shipping processes, many coins arrived with contact marks, bag scratches, or diminished luster. Consequently, while MS65 examples are relatively common, coins grading MS66 are scarce, and MS67 examples are genuinely rare, with PCGS and NGC population reports showing only a few hundred in these top tiers combined. Market value for this coin demonstrates the dramatic premium for quality. A typical uncertified or MS63 example can be purchased for a modest sum, reflecting its abundance in lower grades. However, the market for certified gems tells a different story. An example graded MS66 by PCGS or NGC routinely sells for between $1,200 and $1,800. The jump to MS67 is where values increase exponentially, with prices ranging from $4,000 to over $6,000, depending on the strength of the strike and the beauty of the luster. Premiums are even higher for coins with the coveted early releases, or first releases designation from the grading services, which confirm they were among the very first struck and submitted. This market is driven by series completists and registry set competitors, who seek the finest possible example of this foundational issue. For collectors pursuing this significant coin, the strategy must center on graded quality. Do not settle for a raw coin or a low-grade certified example if the goal is a long-term hold or centerpiece. Invest in the highest grade you can afford, prioritizing MS66 or MS67 from either top-tier grading service. Examine the coin within the holder for exceptional eye appeal, a strong, full strike on the hand and seeds of the reverse, and radiant, cartwheel luster without haze or distracting marks. Acquire it from a reputable dealer specializing in moderns or through a major auction where such high-grade coins are routinely offered. Proper storage is straightforward. Keep the slab in a stable environment, as its value is encapsulated within that plastic holder. In conclusion, the 2009 Native American dollar is a modern numismatic classic, a common coin in the absolute sense, but a decided rarity in the condition that matters most to discerning collectors. It stands as the silent, valuable cornerstone of an ongoing series, its importance magnified by its exclusive minting for collectors and the challenging pursuit of a flawless specimen. It bridges the Sacagawea dollar era and the new commemorative Native American program, holding immense historical, cultural, and numismatic significance. For the astute collector, it represents a brilliant opportunity to own a superb example of a first-year issue that is both accessible in concept and elite in execution. A coin whose value and stature are assured by its foundational role in 21st century American coinage. And that's it. The top 3 ultra-rare golden dollars that could be hiding in your life right now. The Cheerios, the Wounded Eagle, and that critical first-year Native American. Any one of them could be your ticket to a major payday. Remember, do not spend these coins. Look at them, study them, get them certified if you think you have a match. The hunt is real, and the hidden fortune is out there. Your biggest find could be one coin flip away. If this video helped you, smash that like button. It helps more treasure hunters find this channel. Subscribe to Rare Coins Gallery and hit the bell so you never miss a breakdown of big money coins and mint errors. Now get out there and check your coins. Tell me in the comments which one you're hopping to find. Until next time, keep hunting. Music fades out with logo for Rare Coins Gallery on screen.